Well, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chase Utley, and I want to let you know that I'm so thankful that you decided to click on this video today. I know there's a lot of great content out there, and I'm thankful you decided to click on mine today. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the importance of having an everyday counts mentality. In fitness and in life in general, the importance of recognizing that our time is limited cannot be overstated. In Psalm 90, verse 12, written by Moses, by the way, if you didn't know Moses wrote a psalm, he did. He says this: "Teach us to number our days, that we may get a heart of wisdom." Now, what Moses is clearly communicating here is that we need to have an awareness that our time is limited. In today's day and age, it feels like time is running through our fingers so fast. It feels like we get up, we go to work or school, and after that, we get on social media for a bit, and before we know it, it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and the day is over. And if you're like me, sometimes you wonder, did I even accomplish anything productive today? Did I even do anything that's going to be moving me one step closer to where I really want to be ultimately? Moses is trying to help us understand that we have to be aware that our time is finite. And if our time is finite, we need to have hearts of wisdom that recognize that our actions each day matter. Now, when we take that from the text, we can understand that this same principle of time awareness matters in every area of our lives, especially so in accordance with our goals. We're about to talk about two key points of awareness that will help us get closer to our goals than we are right now. Number one, we have to be aware of our habits day to day. Habits are things like our typical impulses when we're put in situations. For example, if you're hungry, are you aware of your habit of going to Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A or Burger King or ordering a pizza when you're hungry? Going to the cabinet, going to the pantry, I know I'm guilty of this, and looking for the first sweet thing you can find. Most of the time, a lot of people are not aware of what their habits are on the day to day. And since they're not aware of those habits, they stay stuck in the same cycles day after day, month after month, a lot of times year after year. So what we have to do is we have to become aware of the habits and the impulses in our life that have gotten us to where we are right now. We have to take responsibility in recognizing that we are currently in the situation we're in our fitness journey, in our lives, because of the habits and the impulses that we've acted on that have gotten us to where we are. Whether they're good habits or they're bad habits, they have culminated in the result that is our lives right now. And all we can do at this point is take responsibility, acknowledge that's where we're at. And when we do that and we take that responsibility, we become empowered to actually implement things that lead us to change and becoming closer to where we ultimately want to be. So after we've recognized our bad habits, we've recognized our impulses, and we can say, okay, I notice when I'm hungry, I want to go right to Burger King and not think twice about it. I notice when I'm sleepy and my alarm goes off to go and do my workout in the morning, I notice I typically hit snooze and I actually don't go to the gym. Now that we have recognized, okay, these things are not getting me closer to my goals, they're actually detracting me from it, we get to move to phase number two, which is my favorite part. We get to implement new disciplines that get us closer to where we ultimately want to be. Instilling new disciplines looks kind of like this. My goal is to lose 30 pounds in 5 months. In order to do that, I need to be in a calorie deficit, hitting a protein goal, going to the gym a few times a week, and hitting my steps goals. And once I've recognized those things and I see that this is the roadmap to get me from point A to point B, now it's up to me to institute the proper disciplines to actually get me from here to here. The first discipline when it comes to nutrition, right? We're addressing calories and the protein goal. So many times I hear people say, man, it is so hard to hit my protein goal. And I say to them, yeah, no, I get it. I understand that protein is definitely not in everything, and it requires a lot of intentionality to make sure that you do hit the protein goal. So then I'll ask, do you have a checklist of things that you buy or that you make sure that you have in your pantry or in your fridge to hit that protein goal each day? And a lot of times you'll get like a blank stare back where it's like, no, I just kind of have whatever I have. And so the problem with doing that, as you can already tell, is just going with whatever you have and not being intentional is a surefire way to not hit your protein goal. I love this quote. It goes like this: if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to make a plan that you actually stick to, you are planning to fail and not hit your goal. So in other words, it's sitting down for food, right? And it's saying, okay, I have this protein goal. I have to hit this calorie deficit. Okay, each week on Mondays, I'm going to get some chicken breast, or I'm going to get my eggs or my skim milk, my protein powders, my fish, whatever it is. It's getting into the discipline of planning ahead of time, knowing you're going to get hungry. And then when you get hungry, you're able to go to your fridge, you're able to go to your pantry and eat the things that are high in protein, that are going to keep you in the calorie deficit, and most importantly, that you planned to have in the first place. So that's truly what it comes down to. Is it saying to yourself, okay, this is my goal. These are the things I need to do to get to my goal, and then practically implementing them in the day to day. I find a lot of people actually know how to get to their fitness goals. A lot of people understand I need to eat less calories, burn more calories, then I need to maintain my body weight. I need to eat more protein, and I need to hit a certain steps goal and go to the gym. But the difference with people that are actually in shape and that are at the goals that they want from the people that know solely that they need to do these certain amount of things is that the people that are in shape have truly just implemented the knowledge into their day-to-day life, and they've built disciplines, they've built actions, new habits around those things that have gotten them to where they ultimately want to be. Fitness in and of itself is not complicated, but it does require discipline, and it does require saying to yourself, I want this goal so much more than I want to just feel good. The temporary feel good. It's the temporary, oh, I'm starving right now. I'm going to go to Whataburger or Chick-fil-A and I'm just going to eat whatever I want. It is the saying to yourself, I know that it's going to feel so much better when I'm actually hitting my fitness goals and I'm actually achieving the things I want to achieve than it feels to continue in habits of laziness and not planning, not disciplined, and living life in the state that I'm in right now. So 3 takeaways are this: understanding that every single day counts in your fitness journey, and that you can either treat that day as a day that's going to get you closer to your goal or take you further away from it. The second thing is understanding what our bad habits and our impulses truly are. Because once we understand them, we can finally step to number 3, empowering ourselves to implement new disciplines that get us closer to where we ultimately want to be and getting us to our goals. Guys, I hope that this video was helpful for you. I hope that you got a lot of value out of it that you can apply to your fitness journey, to your life right now. And if you did, I would so appreciate a thumbs up on the video and maybe even consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next one.